Hey guys, what's up? Tori here. I hope you all are having a great start to your 2019. My 2019 has been off to a really good start. As you guys know, I'm engaged, and this video is just going to be telling you kind of what's going on and updating you guys on everything wedding planning wise. We are already getting the ball rolling on things. We're starting to get things kind of put together and figured out already. Honestly, to be honest, like I've had my wedding planned, like not planned, but like I've known what I wanted to have for my wedding for ever, like for so long, like because it's something I only ever like dreamed would happen for me. I never thought it would actually happen for me. So like it's yeah, I've had planned and set, but we're definitely getting the ball rolling already. We do have a date. We are going to be getting married on September 21, 2019. I am so excited. And with already getting the ball rolling, I have this lovely binder here. That is my wedding planning binder. I'm keeping to keep all my papers and everything organized in one place, so that way I just keep everything straight and I know where everything for the wedding is. Like I can just go straight to this and be like, yep, it's all in here. And on it just says Matt and Tori Wedding Planning, September 21, 2019, and then our hashtag Fairbanks Fairy Tale. So yeah, I'm super excited, and each of it has these folder tabs in it, so that way each section is something different. And in the front, this is for the rehearsal dinner because his parents are already on top of that for that. They gave me the menu, food that we have to pick out, and then the first tab here is just information from my church. This tab here is information for our reception venue, and then this just has my guest list, people that I'm planning on inviting to the wedding, and that's all that's in here so far. I don't have anything else in here so far because I haven't gone and gotten other things yet or done other things. But we do have our reception venue booked. We have my church booked, so those are the main things. And we already know, I have a photographer. I have a cousin of mine that's going to be doing our photography. A family friend of mine is going to be doing our videography. One of my pastors is going to be officiating the wedding. I have someone who's going to be our DJ at the reception. I have someone who's going to make, one of my uncles is a DJ, so he's going to be doing that for us. And then I have a cousin who is also going to be doing our cake and cakes. I'm planning, he wants to have some cheesecakes, so we might have some cheesecakes, I don't know, but I for sure want to do cupcakes and then have her do a cutting cake for us to cut as well. That's my thoughts at this point for that. So we have that all set, and I have who's all standing up with us is all set to go and figured out already as well. He has we're going to have 4 bridesmaids for groomsmen, maid of honor, and then 3 bridesmaids, best man, 3 groomsmen. And then I have a junior, so my best friend is my maid of honor, and then my bridesmaids are my sister, and then my 2 cousins that are practically sisters to me. And then my niece Sophia, who is 11, she'll be almost 12 by the time my wedding happens. She's going to actually be a junior bridesmaid. And then my nieces Raylan and Samantha. Raylan is 3, she'll be almost 4 by the time my wedding happens, and then Samantha is currently 8, but she'll be 9 by the time my wedding happens. They are going to be my flower girls. And then Jackson and Cody will both be 5 by the time my wedding happens. They are 4 right now. They are going to be my ring security because I plan on making them look like little security guys. They're gonna look so dang cute, and just it matches their personality, and I'm really excited about that one. And then Tucker and Jacob are also my nephews, and they will both be 2 by the time I get married, and they are actually going to be carrying signs. One of them will have a sign that says Uncle Matt, and then the other one will have a sign that says "Here comes your girl" on it. So that will be really cute. That's my plan for all of them. So all my nieces and nephews and stuff are involved. My brother is actually one of Matt's groomsmen, and then he has three other. A friend of his, a really good friend of his, is his best man, and then he has two other friends that are going to be groomsmen. Our ushers are going to be my brother-in-law and then my cousin Andrew. And we have my master of ceremonies is my cousin Dave, and then my mistress of ceremonies is actually a really good friend of ours, is a good family friend of mine as well. So that is all set to go. And I'm going dress shopping on February 9th. I have a appointment all set to go for that I'm going to be going wedding dress shopping and getting my wedding dress hopefully picked out. And we will also look at dresses for the bridesmaids. I'm thinking my aunt will most likely end up making the bridesmaids dresses, but I'm just gonna kind of look and see what they have and what there is, and just kind of get some ideas for bridesmaids dresses too while we're there, just because like I don't 100% know what I want for bridesmaids dresses. Like I know what my colors are going to be. My color is going to be like a coral pink kind of color. So like I know that's the color I want, but I kind of just got to style wise and stuff, like I don't know exactly what I want, so I'll have to look. My wedding dress, I do know what I want for my wedding dress, but I'm not going to share like any photos or anything of that of my wedding dress, just because I don't want like Matt to accidentally see and find out. So I won't be sharing anything of that. Like I do know what I kind of want in a wedding dress and all of that. Before any of you ask like what our budget is, we don't really have like a complete set in stone budget. My plan budget wise honestly is to just basically not go crazy with spending on stuff for anything. Like I don't want this to be a big huge giant fancy thing. Like I want it to be nice and elegant, but I want it to be simple too. Like I don't want it to be super crazy, anything super crazy and super out there. I just want it to be really nice, pretty, elegant, but not anything crazy. Like I'm just looking, all I want out of the day is it to be just an amazing, fun day where I marry the man of my dreams, my best friend, and just celebrate and have fun and just have it be a really good fun day. Like that's really all I want out of it. And so I'm not looking to spend a whole ton. So that being said, like we don't really have like a set price, like this is the price, that we don't want to go over this price. Like we don't have anything like that. So our main goal honestly is just to be as price savvy as we can with everything and be as money conscious as we can be with everything, because we are also looking for a house because we plan on buying a house so we have somewhere to live together. Because he does not have a place of his own. When we first met and started dating, he was renting, living with someone else, but then he moved out of there with them just because that situation, it wasn't ideal for him. So he actually moved out and moved back in with his parents. So he's currently back with his parents, and I live with my dad and brother, as you guys know. So we obviously are looking for a place together to own. So we're also house hunting and looking to buy a house. So in general, we are looking to just be very price savvy with everything, and just have that in mind. Like we're definitely not going to like have that deter us from getting anything that we really, really want, but it will kind of just adjust our thinking on things and stuff like that. So like that's kind of where we're at. And I do have in general ideas for decorations and stuff already in mind. I have a whole Pinterest board of ideas for what I want for different decorations and things like that. So like I have ideas in mind for all that. Like I know how I want to look on my wedding day. I know like how I want the groomsmen and obviously my fiance's husband, going to be husband on that day, to look like. I have all my ideas for that, and I have ideas for things like, and I know like what song like I want to be my daddy daughter dance song, and I know what song I want to walk down the aisle to. I have a very specific song that I want to walk down to the aisle to, but I'm not going to share it again because it's kind of going to be a surprise for Matt, so I'm not going to be sharing that. But there are things that we are working on yet. That does remind me, I do have a pianist too. Someone who agreed to be a pianist, and a cousin of mine is actually going to do hair for all of us ladies too, so I have that figured out. I have a lot of things actually kind of like figured out already and set to go. I've made out a guest list of people I want to invite already. And Matt, I think for the most part, has his guest list ready to go too, I think. I know he had to do some adjusting because his mom initially made out the guest list, and I was like, you better go through and edit it and make sure there's people that you actually want on there and that there isn't people that you don't want on there and things like that. So he has, so he was doing some editing, so I think I'll be getting the guest list from him soon. But yeah, that's kind of where we are at this point with wedding planning. Like, the ball is rolling, we're getting things going. It's just kind of a matter of a little bit at a time. We'll get things put together and figured out. And honestly, a majority of this stuff is probably going to be done within the last like few months before my wedding. So probably a lot of the work is going to be done like over the summer is when we'll be getting a lot of the stuff done. Like, until then, there's not going to be a whole lot. We do plan on doing engagement pictures, which I will probably share like on Instagram and stuff, but I'm waiting till spring to do our engagement pictures just because it's Michigan. It is freaking cold out there, and there's also currently snow out there, and like obviously it's winter, everything looks dead and stuff, and like I love outdoor pictures and I love a nice pretty background, and spring around here is usually pretty dang nice, so I want to wait till spring to do our engagement photos. So I plan on doing engagement photos this spring when we have better, and really outdoors is all we have to work with, like, for doing pictures anyway. So, yeah, that's kind of my plan there, is to wait till spring to do engagement photos and stuff. But yeah, the ball is a-rolling, and I am super, super excited. I've gotten nothing but good feedback from people, and they're all excited for us as well, and happy for us, and I'm excited to begin this new journey and chapter of my life. Like, it's very exciting. So there is that. And I also have my Costa Rica trip with my church coming up at the end of February. Like, that's only like a month away. Like, whew, I am so excited for that as well. So lots of things happening. Things are going or rolling. But yeah, so that's kind of where everything is at. If you guys have like any questions for me regarding the wedding, you can leave them below. If you have any tips or any good wedding planning tips and tricks, you can definitely leave those in the comment section too. I will be happy to have any tips and tricks from any of you married people out there, or even recently married or whatever, or even if you're currently wedding planning yourself. If you have any suggestions for me, I'd be happy to take it. You know, any advice is great, so I'd be happy to have that. But yes, things are great. They're rolling. I am still beaming and happy and excited, so I'm going to leave it there. If you want to stay even closer updated on things, be sure to follow me on Instagram for sure. I post on Instagram quite frequently. You can also find me on Twitter and Snapchat as well. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next video. God bless. Bye.